Hi everybody. Namaste and welcome to all of my friends for my first Insta Live. I'm really glad to see you all here. And मुझे आप सबको देख के बहुत खुशी हो रही है. This is my first Instagram Live video and I welcome you all. How are you all doing today? Oh wow, that's beautiful. I can see so many replies coming in. Thank you for showing all your love here. So okay guys, we are having a first session here today with Kashi Bhai today and I'm going to introduce him soon right now. Oh wow, I can see so lovely comments of yours. Yes, so I'll just add today, we are having an exciting and amazing session today with Dinesh Kashikar, also known as Kashi Bhai. So let me tell you more about him. First, let me add him too as well. So you have to put your hands together like this to welcome Kashi Bhai with us. Thank you so much, Kashi Bhai, for being with us. Namaste. Let me tell my viewers more about you, the ones who do not know you. It will be a very much great pleasure to welcome you here. So he is graduated from IIT Mumbai and post-graduation, being an IITian, he did not stop there. Being an interest in sports and theatre, and in college he was amazing into literature, culture and sports events as well. But there was something, a missing element which I find that he must have had in his life. He was introduced to Art of Living in 1995 and wherein he became a full-time volunteer with the organization. He then became to becoming an art of living teacher and he did a lot of programs on the stress elimination worldwide. He traveled with Sri Ravi Shankar ji also as well worldwide just to help people everywhere across the globe and have conducted huge gatherings programs in yoga and pranayama, being the specialist in this. So Kashi Bhai, I think over to you on this note. How would you feel being here today?
Good. It's such a nice medium, and
I think
live is. Are we still getting the Rishikesh factor in? Is the net shaky a little bit?
so. Friends, he's logging in from Rishikesh and across the Ganges, and I'm sure the air over there is taking our signals across and putting us online, standing and sitting in the so many thousand feet apart as well. We all are here together to talk about this specific session, which is specially up for you guys. So, Kashi Bhai, would you like to tell us more about yoga and who is a yogi according to you, to our members?
So when you say yoga, yoga comes from the root yuj, which means to unite or bring together. And if you look at it, our life gets dissipated in so many ways. The mind says something and the body does something else. You want to talk on Instagram live and the internet decides something else. So many times what we want to happen and what happens, there is a big disconnect. Now, often we try to change the outside to match with the inside. And a lot of times that's just not possible. Take today's case in point. The times that we're going through today, none of us imagined that we would all be sitting at home and doing all these things. But today the environment is something different. And unless we are able to align ourselves with existence, we are not be able to be at peace. The inside. And for me, that is where
That
about yoga.
Right, absolutely well said, Kashi bhai. And how would you define a yogic lifestyle? I think the signals are having
I'll
some
just try to
issues over.
shift my position so I can get a better position. And I think
Oh wow, we love that.
that's the Ganga, right? So this is
आपने
the
तो
view
हमें
from
गंगा
my
दर्शन
room,
करा दिया.
and
बहुत ही
there's
सुंदर.
better range here apparently.
I'm sure, sir. I'm sure. Sir, आप बताएं, how would you define yogic lifestyle?
So yogic lifestyle truly means that how well we can align ourselves with nature, like I said earlier, and using the right tools for the right job. It's like when you want to dress up for office, you dress up in a particular way. When you dress up to play tennis, you dress in a particular way. So in the same way, when we use the right tools for the job, then we can lead a yogic lifestyle. So I would say having a regular practice, an asana practice, a pranayama meditation practice. Asana is truly like in Sanskrit it means the foundation or the seat, and that's why asana is just a seat or a foundation. The building is
जी,
actually the meditation and the pranayam that we do. That's what we build on top of the asana. And that's why when
जी,
we are able to integrate our practice in a holistic way, that's when we can experience yoga. Otherwise, just imagine a city full of foundation but no buildings. That's what happens when we just have an asana practice but don't complement it with a pranayam and a meditation practice. And having done all of that, when we use the knowledge in our life, when we look at life and the principles of life, that's what I call knowledge. So knowledge is not just what I read or something, but to be aware of how life works. And for me, that truly is knowledge. When we meditate, then we're able to uh, uh, intuit the principles of life more perfectly, and that's why we seem to make the right decisions at the right time. And for me, that is
right
truly
here.
a yogic lifestyle.
Absolutely well said. बहुत सही आपने बताई बात. And आप बताएं, how can we, what does yoga do to your mind and body? क्या ऐसा change लाता है योगा हमारे mind में, हमारी body में, that our life changes?
तो अक्सर गुरुदेव श्री श्री रविशंकर जी ये कहते हैं कि a weak mind can carry a strong mind can carry a weak body, but a weak mind cannot carry a strong body. जब मन
हम्म,
कमजोर होता है तो शरीर कितना भी हट्टा कट्टा हो तो हम दुनिया में कुछ कर नहीं पाते, पर जब
जी,
मन प्रबल हो, जब मन दृढ़ हो, तब आपका शरीर चाहे कमजोर हो पर फिर भी आप डिसीजन
बिल्कुल सही.
have the perfect body, but when the mind is so strong, they're able to do achieve much more. And that's why I feel that when it comes to being in the world, it's all about taking a holistic care of yourself. And uh, unless you include your mind and body in your wellness package, it's not a holistic wellness. जैसे
I
मान लो
agree with.
आप जिम जाते हो और सिर्फ दाएं हाथ से वेट उठाते हो, बाएं हाथ को छोड़ देते हो, तो आपका शरीर तो असंतुलन में आ जाएगा. अक्सर जब
जी
हम शरीर
बिल्कुल.
को करते हैं और मन को नहीं करते तो ऐसे ही हो जाता है शायद.
राइट, आई थिंक आजकल जो मैक्सिमम लोग जिम जा रहे हैं उन लोगों के लिए तो डेफिनेटली एप्लीकेबल है. एंड हमारे बहुत सारे व्यूअर्स ऑलरेडी बहुत वर्कआउट एंड फिटनेस फ्रीक्स हैं. सो आई एम श्योर दिस विल एड वैल्यू टू देयर लाइफ टू. एंड सर एक बात बताएं, योगा में रेगुलर अपना रूटीन कैसे बनाएं? हाउ टू बी रेगुलर इन योगा?
This is a question that I get asked quite often. The way to hell is paved with good intentions. We all make New Year resolutions which are broken on January 1st. तो कहीं ना कहीं जब हम सोचते हैं कि आजीवन rest of my life I'm going to do this, then it becomes very easy to break that.
हम्म,
But when we take baby steps, when we say, okay, for 2 days I'm going to practice this, for
जी,
the next 1 week I'm going to stick to this schedule, then things become doable. So if you want to walk up to the 10th floor, then and you want to take the steps, then you have to take one step at a time. If you try to jump up to the 10th floor, you'll fall down, and it's not possible. So I
True.
think whether you want to make a habit or break a habit, the key is to take baby steps, to take time bound vows. And when we do that, then it seems very easy. फिर लगता है अरे क्या बड़ी बात थी.
So viewers, take a tick on that. Take baby steps for sure. And Kashi bhai, एक बार बताएं, why it is so important? Yoga is so important, specifically during this special times.
Yeah, you know, I've also wondered about this, and I feel that जब हम दुनिया की भागदौड़ में रहते हैं, when we are really running around, life was so hectic. Many of us would feel, hey, I don't have time to breathe. I mean, that's such a common idiom that people use. तो कहीं ना कहीं हम अपने चाहत पर जीवन नहीं जी रहे थे. We are not really living on our own terms, but a lot of times we wanted to do something and we had to do something. I think
जी.
this lockdown really allows us to slow down and cool down. And that's for me the first step to yoga. When you start asking, hey, what's more to life? अभी कुछ करने को नहीं है, तो अब किसके बारे में सोचे? Maybe you felt that everything revolved around money, power, fame, but now suddenly all of that has taken a back seat,
Hmm.
and then we start asking, so truly what's important for me in my life? And I think that is what that question is the first step on the path of yoga.
Hmm.
तो जैसे मन बहिर्मुख होता है, the mind gets engaged in the outside world, then we get caught up in it, and at the end of the day we don't even realize कैसे time चला गया. But when we find time for ourselves, then the journey of yoga starts. So I think this is the perfect time to start a yoga practice. मौका भी है, दस्तूर भी है.
Hmm. तो आई एम श्योर हमारे काफी व्यूअर्स इस पे जरूर अमल करेंगे, और जो नहीं है अब तक इस प्रैक्टिस में डेफिनेटली आ जाएंगे. आपकी इन स्पेसिफिक इनसाइट्स दैट यू आर गिविंग अस, आई एम श्योर यू विल हैव अ नेक्स्ट स्टेप टू फॉलो एज वेल. सो हाउ इज श्री श्री योगा डिफरेंट फ्रॉम एनी अदर प्रैक्टिस?
So I would say there are two aspects. One is yoga and the other is Shri Shri. For me, I've spent 25 years with Shri Shri and it's been an amazing journey. What I see that Shri Shri brings to this whole practice of yoga is an amazing sense of authenticity. Uh, Something that is based on the scriptures, based on ancient traditions, and yet it's completely aligned with modern science. We are able to look at anatomy, physiology, and look at how what we're doing actually impacts us. The key thing I would say is a lit candle can light other candles. जलता हुआ दिया और दिया को जला सकता है, बुझा
क्या
हुआ
बात.
दिया कहाँ से जलाएगा? तो जब जलता हुआ चिराग हमारे पास है, तो फिर उससे आप अपनी बत्ती जला लें, तो दिमाग की बत्ती जल जाती है.
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल. एंड मैंने पढ़ा और मैंने देखा कि आप एक आईआईटी बैकग्राउंड से हैं, एंड यू हैव डन सो मच इन एकेडमिक्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स एंड लिटरेचर एंड कल्चर. हाउ कम this is now your current life? What affected you the most, and what pulled you out of that world into this world, beautiful world, standing in next to Ganges and telling us more about yoga? So what was and how was the journey that happened?
I think all of us go through a journey in our life, and every journey is individual, every journey is beautiful. But what I feel that when I was in college, I was doing everything. Like you said, I was in theater, I helped out with Moodai in IIT Bombay, I played soccer for my hostel, and there were so many things that I was doing throughout throughout. I was GSEC of my hostel, so I was doing 100 things, and I guess I was searching for the meaning of life or something. I didn't know what it was that I was searching for in all these things. And then when I got introduced to the art of living to Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji, then suddenly I realized that here was something that was impacting the rest of my life. My breathing, my meditation was impacting my alertness, my reflexes improved, my soccer improved. my relationships improved because I was not reacting so abruptly. तो कहीं ना कहीं जीवन का हर पहलू बदला जब ध्यान करने लगे. And that's when I realized that actually the quality of our life depends on the state of our mind. मन बदलो तो फिर दुनिया बदल जाती है. And that's where I said, hey, this is something that's worth pursuing. So I came to the ashram, I learned more about it. I was so impressed that I said, let me do this thing. And I think somewhere IIT gave me that strength, that courage to say, अरे यार कुछ भी नहीं तो पैसा तो कमा ही लेंगे जब चाहे, पर जो चाहे वो करते हैं. Let's do what I really want to do rather than what I have to do.
So basically, the peace of mind, the quality of life drew you from all the outside world to this beautiful scenery and the life you're living right now.
Totally. In fact, I remember once my teacher, his name was Khurshid Batliwala, he is popularly called Baba, as and someone asked him this question. He was also from IIT. He was same batch as me. And so someone asked him this question, you're so intelligent, you could have gone anywhere, done anything. How come you joined this art of living? And he said, because I'm intelligent.
Wow, what an answer. In fact, I also had a similar wave like yours, but never be able to join in. But I am really happy with what I learned from Art of Living. So, gratitude for that. So, भैया एक बात बताएं, मेरे काफी व्यूअर्स ने मुझे कुछ पिक्चर भेजे, कुछ क्वेश्चंस भेजे थे. So I'm just pulling out certain questions from you. And by the ways, all the viewers, अगर आपको कोई questions है, please DM करो because Kashi Bhaiya is really, a generous person and he is going to give you free passes if he likes your question. So you can definitely DM me the questions right now on the question mark box. And in the meanwhile, I'll just ask the questions that I've already got. So Bhaiya, once a member has already asked, what is the difference between a devotee and a student?
A devotee and a student. I would say both of them start off at the same place. A devotee asks, what can I do? And a student asks, what can I get?
Right, I'm sure on that as well. ऐसा होता है even हमारे teachers के साथ भी we see on that note as well.
Yeah.
So, भैया आप कुंडलिनी शक्ति के बारे में please कुछ बताएं. A lot, many our family members and the viewers and the members wanted to ask more about what Kundalini Shakti and how do we activate that?
So Kunda means like a reservoir, a well, and Kundalini is that energy in the reservoir. So we are all connected to this universe in some way or the other. The breath connects us to the environment, the food that we eat connects us to. So actually, if you look at our existence, we are totally connected with this. And unless there is some energy in the system, nothing works. Even for me to lift my hand up to speak something, I need certain energy. So this resource of energy, when it gets channelized properly, then you can use it properly. It's like you have your portable battery bank and you use it to charge your phone. So you have a kunda of energy. And so when you know how to recharge yourself, then you're in charge of your own energy. And when you're energetic, then everything happens perfectly. Notice that when we are frustrated, then we tend to make more mistakes. And when we are uplifted, then we tend to make less mistakes. So I think that's the key to Kundalini energy. And for me, when we use the techniques, especially in the Shri yoga classes that we teach a very beautiful meditation based on the chakras, which allows you to engage with that energy that you are. It's a very powerful technique, and of course, I can go on speaking on and on about Kundalini. There is no end to this topic, and especially when I'm sitting in Rishikesh, which has been like from ancient ages, it's been famous for rishis sitting here and meditating. So you'll have to stop me if I keep rambling on and on.
I mean, even I can keep on listening and listening, but I'm sure कि the person who asked, उनको एक at least idea हो गया है what is this all about, and to know more, you can definitely come and visit us there, and he can teach you as much as you want to learn. So, Bhaiya, have you also thought about writing a book or translate any book?
I actually wrote a book called Shri as I Know Him. which is a compendium of people's experiences of Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar. And it's been well received. I've also helped to edit a lot of books, and uh, I love words. I love playing with words. I